themselves coming into a snake pit in this one. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. They kick it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Catch in the middle. It's Diggs. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball any way possible. It doesn't matter if one guy's covering him or two guys are covering him. He just gets open and gets first down.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gators are marching down the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Gators will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3. There he goes! Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Big fullback's got it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Griffin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run play action, buying some time. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the run, it's Griffin. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snagged in the middle. It's Massey. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got his man down the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to run, it's Griffin. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The running back breaks the tackle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to scramble. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping...
Touchdown, Tigers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll try it over the left side. Moving past the 25. And now in the pitch.
Did not mean that.
And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 6 over Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. The run to the right. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Unloads it downfield. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Gators come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. Running to Green. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Gators are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Running it to the right. Powers through the defender. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense with jumbo personnel. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ruiz. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Off play action. Here's the pressure. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. option. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it. They're on the move. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same page at all, but the defender steps in front, makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the inside.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peace. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball.
Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Speeding down the left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for 6. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's 4. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You want to talk about building confidence? How many